Hello and welcome to Modern Toy Fair. I am your host, Mr. Modern Toy Fair, and I am joined by the man that Modern Toy Fair has full custody over, the man that Optimus Prime popped, and as you can see, he still can't stop, the Twilight Knight, Nate. How you doing this week?
I am excellent. How are you?
I'm pretty good, despite the fact we're clearly missing the third man.
We are. We're Jarmarless.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's alive somewhere because he completely just ghosted us. Like we're talking full on Tinder date ghosts. Like
like woke up after a nap and said, "They got this level."
Which is ironic because that was what you were gonna do to us originally for tonight. So, good thing you didn't though, because this is a very special episode of Modern Toy Fair, which not that special. We're not. That was last week. Okay. That was last week. Sorry. Yeah, not Illuminati's Jarmar's thing. He's not here, so we can't. That's gimmick infringement. We can't do that.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. No, this week is going to be a very special edition where Nate is going to choose Smash or Pass on Masters of the Universe figures. Now, so to give some context for anyone who doesn't understand the concept of Smash or Pass, it essentially, in most cases, mean like, would you fuck it or would you not fuck it? Pretty simple premise. So the idea going into this is going to be that assuming the He-Man character is consenting and has a dick-shaped hole, would you fuck it?
The character, not the action figure.
The character, but they're going to look like said action figure. Because I want to because some of them have gotten pretty sexy over the years. Like especially with Masterverse, I mean all them muscles and stuff, they look 10 times sexier than they did in the 80s. So what I want you to imagine is, yes, it is the character, but it's the character as if that specific version was what they looked like.
Okay. And this is just assuming that I am pansexual.
Yes, that you are down
anything.
Yeah, you're basically Captain Jack from Doctor Who. You anything and anywhere.
I can do this.
Yeah, so I'm glad you can, because if not, then that would make this episode very short. And a lot less exciting. And you are welcome. Yeah. I've got a list of 25 different figures.
25.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was gonna do more, but I was like, I don't want this. I don't know how long it'll take. And I'm like, I assume if we talk about each one for like a minute, then or 2 minutes, it like gives us a little wiggle room. They do go across all of the different lines for the most part. I did Origins, Vintage, Classics, and Mastersverse. So the only thing you didn't get is that weird, like, bulky CGI one that you like from the
Thankfully, because a lot of those look a little young.
Yeah.
So
it was like when we discussed that if this does well, we can't do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because they're teenagers.
Right.
That was kind of where I felt with that.
Teen in the name. Although, never mind.
Oh, no. So...
They could be 18 or 19. That's all I'm saying. 18 or 19 is also a teenager, and you can click that link on your favorite site. No harm, no foul. You're still okay.
You're not on a list. I'll give you that.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
You're not gonna walk into a kitchen and find a nice man telling you to take a seat. I'm
43 years old. I click that MILF link. There's no shame in that. That's
the more you know.
Just where I'm at in life.
All right, so let's get into this. Let me pull up my list. Right off the rails.
This is a derailing episode.
I mean, it was so this one's gonna be a very unhinged episode. So if you come to this show or this channel for just the toy content in a very family friendly manner, I am so sorry. This is not the episode for you.
Also, if you've seen any of these are not family friendly.
I don't think any episode we've ever done has been quote unquote family friendly, which is why I always have to click not for kids on every video we do, and not just because I'm afraid that we'll get demonetized. So we're gonna start with the first one. I'm gonna give you a real easy layup here. Origins Skeletor.
I'm gonna pass.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, I love Skeletor. I do. He's a great character. He's got a great body. He really is. He's toned,
sexy light blue muscles, man.
But I can't get past the bony face. I'm a kisser.
Okay, I was gonna say, from the back, you can't see anything but the hood. But
yeah, I can't imagine that would be all right either. Just two dry jawbones.
Oh no!
Thank you.
Oh
Just,
god!
no, thank you.
So much teeth. All right. So we got pass for Skeletor. Sorry, Skeletor.
Yeah.
Number number 2 on the list, Master vs. Faker.
Do I know it's Faker?
I mean, Masterverse.
I know who they are.
Masterverse.
So pass.
Also pass.
Yeah, robot. No, thank you.
Really? You wouldn't do the Westworld thing and bang a robot?
No, because I feel like my dick would hit a metal part or a spark plug or something. And I also don't know how machines work. So to be fair, I don't even know what a spark plug does. So
I don't
that
either.
seemed to be more important when I was a kid. Like my dad had to replace spark plugs in the car. I've never
in my life. Yeah, I've been even in my cars in like peril. Never need a spark plug.
I don't even know the last time I said spark plug.
Oh wow! All right. I mean, that's fair. I can't argue that. That's a very valid argument. So I'll give you that one. Next, we've got number 3, Classics Beastman.
Smash.
Ooh, okay. So you're living the furry life a little bit.
He's a beast man, so he's gonna be rough when he needs to be, but he'll be caring when he needs to be as well. So I feel like I can look past, because you said classics.
Yes, classics. So big, beefy.
Definitely gonna hold me in his arms, but not an attractive man. So that's something you're gonna have to look past. Where I couldn't look past that with Skeletor. At least there's still flesh on his face.
Touché.
So, yeah,
and a little bit first. You could pet the face.
Yeah, and we could rub fur together.
Oh
and,
yeah, get a little entanglement.
And it might spark, but not like a spark plug.
Yeah,
because again, I don't know what those do.
Yeah. All right. So we got Beastman is a smash. All right. I think that's our first smash. All right.
Yeah.
So number 4, we've got, and this one is a very specific one because when I was Googling these, I didn't realize how many variations there were, which you think I'd realize that by now, just from talking to you. So number 4 is Classics Filmation Trap Jaw.
No. Pass. That dude's got robot parts. He's made up of other people. Like, no, thank you, sir.
I mean, I figured no matter what, between the jaw and the weird like antenna arm, like it was probably gonna be a no. But I was like,
no, but you don't know.
Yeah, you never know. I figured you were gonna bang Faker, so I'm still kind of shocked from that one.
Yeah.
Number 5, we've got Origins Hordak.
Oh, smash.
Smash. All right.
Hordak is my. Oh, he's my Harry Styles. Like it's. Like I don't. If you don't know this, drop a little knowledge. The Horde is based on the classic Universal monsters, and Hordak is Dracula. So even though he's an alien and a different being, he's got that sexy vampire vibe. He's got a cape. He's got sharp teeth. That's
That's fair. Yeah, he seduce you. Give you a little.
Yep.
All right, number 6. Oh, okay. We're sticking with a theme here because apparently I put 2 in a row. We got Classics Hordak.
Oh, same. So I'm all the way around.
Yeah.
I mean, I prefer. The first one was Filmation, right? You said.
No, the first one was Origins.
Origins. Okay.
Yes. So it was
still same all day, but the other one's better looking. So
wait, Origins is better looking?
All the more. No, Classics.
Oh, Classics. Okay.
Classics is better looking, I think. He's more refined.
He's a little beefier, more spread out instead of that kind of short, stocky vibe. So I get it.
Yes. Yep. But I'm still in.
All right. Number 7, Masterverse Merman.
Pass. Too much fish, and he's missing an eye. That's unpleasant. I don't want to hear about it. he's gonna tell me about it because like it's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna look at it because I'm gonna be like, he's fucking missing it, and then it's gonna come up, and then no, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it.
That's a lot more valid than I thought it was gonna be.
I'm actually putting way more thought into this than I probably thought I was going to.
I put so many of these on here because I'm like, this is gonna be like real simplistic. He's just gonna be like, oh yeah, that bitch is ugly. This one, oh yeah, I'd fuck the shit out of He-Man, whatever. But no, you're like getting a little sentimental, a little emotional with it. Like, oh, I have to go on a date with him first. Like, I gotta wine and dine him a little bit. And
listen, let's make a connection. It's better if there's a connection.
That's fair.
So, yeah.
A connection or at least a bunch of fur. One of the two.
Yes.
So number 8, Origins Sunman.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would smash. He's a good-looking dude. A little weird looking. His hair is weird, and that giant yellow cape thing is odd. But I mean, he possesses the power of the sun.
So keep it warm at night.
Yeah, he's a darker skinned gentleman. So sexy. I mean, he just is. I'm not gonna lie. He looking good. So yeah, I'm in for Sunman.
All right, good to know.
Even the Origins version,
I will say I because I googled him by name and then I'd look at the different figures and decide which one I wanted to do. And I will say I think it was either Masterverse or Classics. Like he got a huge glow up.
Yeah, that's the Masterverse. Yeah. The wings are cooler. Like, everything's better.
He's got the fade, super huge glow up from the Origins one. So I'll give you that. Number 9.
Origins is probably like college. You know, he's just still figuring things out. And
freshman in college, he's getting his bearings. Number 9, we've got Filmation. I'm assuming this is Classics Beastman. Yes, Classics. So he's a little less furry.
He's definitely less furry. You know what? I'm gonna pass. He's too subservient. The whole reason that I was interested in Beastman to begin with is that he was, gonna take charge.
Yeah.
And that one is just he's kind of a wuss. So I'm gonna have to pass.
All right. I figured just be the fact that he's got like that hairless cat vibe because he got shaved.
Yeah, no, that actually kind of like, I don't know, like either do it all or none. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on Filmation Beastman.
Okay.
Yeah, a little too smooth.
A little too smooth. All right. So number 10, we've got Vintage Merman, who has both his eyes.
He does have both of his eyes. He is a very unattractive fish man. And I don't know if there's any other mermans on the list, but Vintage Merman is incredibly unattractive. He does get better. I don't want to spoil anything in case he's on a later list. But no, I'd have to pass on Vintage Merman.
I will spoil it. He is not on the list. Those are the only two I chose.
So if you go to like Classics and you take the alternate head or the Lords of Power version of Merman, I'd smash all day. He is adorable.
Okay.
Big eyes. And he's adorable. The regular original toy is nasty.
Oh yeah, I picked this one specifically because like I saw this picture and like he's just this like just terrible face.
Yeah.
And he just looks like he walked in on you and Beastman. And he's just like that's the face.
If you Google Lords of Power Merman real quick, you can see the adorable face.
Okay.
So for anybody at home.
Good to know that at least that one version of him is fuckable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somewhere in the multiverse. Number 11. So I wanted to toe the line with this list, but I also didn't want to be sexist. So we have Origins She-Ra.
Smash. Any She-Ra all day. I'm sorry. She is responsible for my sexual awakening, as it were, in 1985, the first time I ever saw She-Ra. and she spoke and sounded like, a 40-year-old woman that had been smoking 6-packs a day for a good 25 years, but just was beautiful with that amazing, eyeshadow as Adora and that, oh. But the Origins one is also just very cute. So I like that plastic hair that she's got. The special PowerCon edition has rooted hair, which is fine too. But I'm good. I like that Origins.
You don't want to brush her hair.
So
after?
Yeah. And I can give or take. I can do whatever she wants to tell me to do.
All right.
No pushback here. Not from She-Ra. Not from Adora.
So this next one, the name was too ironic for me not to choose.
Right.
This is Vintage Ram Man.
I have to pass. This is incredible. I am not a svelte man, but I am not into big dudes. So, that sounds really like sizeism or whatever, but he's also like real dumb. So I can't. So that's going to be a pass on Ram Man. Look, Ram Man, I know, but I am putting thought into this. Like,
I know, and I appreciate that because if you didn't, this episode was going to get real sad real quick.
Right.
Yeah. Just the look on your face when I said Ram Man that might have to be the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm crying. Whew, fuck. Next up, we've got good old vintage Stinkor.
You know what? I'm gonna have to pass because it's vintage Stinkor because vintage Stinkor uses the merman head, the same head.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, it makes sense now.
Yeah, it's painted differently, so it's not an easy catch unless you're looking at them.
Yeah,
side by
under
side.
a light and you can see the sculpt.
It's Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Huh. So yeah. So again, probably if there was another version on the list, I might be tempted. I'm curious about those fart kitties. You know what I'm saying?
Fart kitties. Oh shit! This was the best idea I've ever had. Even if this episode just fucking.
I just wish Jarmar was here.
Me too. I feel like I'm so mad at him.
He really is missing out.
He is. This is such a good time, and he's 100% missing out. So whether this does well or not, we are 100% gonna have to do another Smash or Pass episode at some point.
Sure.
I don't care.
I'm
down. Some of these videos I do for me, not for you.
Yeah. G.I. Joe would be a good one.
I planned in my head when I start this, we'll start with Masters Universe, and then next we'll either do Transformers or G.I. Joe, and like Thundercats, not Ninja Turtles because that gets questionable.
All of the Thundercats.
It'd be a real easy episode as we just smash over and over again.
Almost none of the villains, all of the Thundercats.
All right, so I'll have to mix some villains in there, make sure that we get some some variations in the answers.
Yep.
Fuck, where am I on this list? Number 14, Classics Trap Jaw.
Oh no, same reason. Same. That is across the board. There is no Trap Jaw that I'm like. Maybe. Nope.
Oh God.
No, this is not a merman Stinkor situation. No Ram Man.
Yeah, because like if anything, I figured the other one had a chance because at least he seemed like he was mostly like human. This one, like even his like right titty is all like armor plated and stuff. So I'm like, he has a lot less human parts in there. So if you ain't down with the robot business, then that makes sense. So next up we got now 15. I feel like I know the answer to, but I'm going to say it anyway. Origins Scareglow.
Oh, that's throwing me for a loop a little bit because it is a ghost. But, and like, who wouldn't want to try to fuck a ghost?
I mean,
but
Dan Aykroyd definitely wants to.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'd still have to pass just for because it is the ghost of Skeletor, so I'd have to fall back on the same Skeletor rules. So,
but you don't.
yeah.
You aren't getting that dry, teethy blowjob then, though.
I don't know that I'm not either.
True.
Because he is a skull face, so he might have some ectoplasm going on there, and in that case, but.
So we're talking. He's got some Slimer drool going. You're cool with it,
right? Yes. But I don't know that, so I'm not gonna take that chance.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
I figured nothing else. It would be the fact that glow in the dark. You turn the lights on.
Yeah,
and you can still see
that would be pretty cool. But I could just maybe get some glow in the dark body paint on someone else. True. Yeah.
Speaking of someone else, let's go with number 16, Vintage Clawful.
No, that is a pass. That is also a pass. Vintage Clawful, one, he's got one claw that has like a lever on it that just slams shut, and his other claw is also a lobster claw, and he looks ridiculous because he's got like this weird face, and he's got like bumps up and down his legs and stuff. No.
Does he?
No. They're like, oh yeah, they're like stairs that go around his legs.
Oh, yeah, because in the picture I've got, it just looks like, literally it looks like someone took a luchador, put a lizard head on it, and gave him like lobster claws.
Yeah, they're around the back, so you probably can't see it in the front. But yeah, that's gross. No thank you. Could you imagine like holding on to legs or something and just like little bony stairs going up and down. Oh, no thank you.
But hey, think about it this way. If you flip them over, it gives you like something to like hook your feet onto for a little more leverage. I can't tell if you froze or if you choked out.
It's a little bit of both. There's a little bit of both. I didn't quite know. No. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a good idea. And maybe on someone a little less like lobstery, we could maybe like think it out, but no.
That's fair. The lobster claws alone would have got me. I mean, even then, his really weird, like he looks like a Doctor Who villain, like took their head off and put it on this guy.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I'm trying.
That's fair. That's
yeah.
That's the best you can do.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna be a little easier for you. 17 is Classics Ninjor.
I'd smash. Yeah. He does have monster feet.
Yeah,
which is weird. But under the hood, I like his beard. I like the facial hair going on. So yeah. Monster feet's the only turn off, and I can live with that. I'm down.
All right, yeah, I had a feeling. Well, nothing else. It's a ninja. Like,
yeah. I
mean, gonna pass on a ninja. I mean, like, come on now.
Right. Yeah, I'm a guy who grew up in the '80s. I'm like contractually not allowed to pass on a ninja. I think. I don't know. I've not read the handbook.
You probably should.
I should,
because it might change some of your answers. Number 18, we got Vintage Prince Adam.
Oh, 100% smash, and I think he would want to smash me.
Yeah.
I think he knows what he's doing. I'm just saying. I don't think it would be a bad time.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, it literally is just He-Man in purple tights and a very tight white shirt and a tunic.
Exactly. Exactly. You can't go wrong.
Except for his power sword is like bright pink and looks very phallic. So spice up the bedroom a little bit.
Yeah. I'm pretty open-minded at this point. So what's a pink sword gonna do?
Right.
All of a sudden, that's my line.
That's the line. You're down for the stink kitties, but the pink sword is too much.
Yeah, I was into sucking on monster feet, but magenta sword.
Oh, this is the best idea I've ever had. I don't care. Okay, Jarmar really shit the bed by not showing up tonight.
Hey,
Oh man. Number 19. We're almost there. Vintage collecting, or vintage collection. Vintage mechanic, I think is how it's pronounced. Mechanic.
Oh, this is where I could get into trouble.
See, he is very clearly some robot bits.
Yeah, I gotta pass for the same reasons. Yeah, I was thinking about that because he can extend his neck, and that would be kind of cool because he could like be way over there.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going with
that.
Come
all the way over.
This was about to get a lot more graphic.
Well, I'm trying to keep it, but you know what I'm saying. He could be like, like in a different room, and all of a sudden, like just pop his head in. But yeah, the whole spark plug thing. I gotta pass.
I'll give you that. Yeah. Number 19, and I already know the answer to this one too. Origins Trap Jaw.
Yeah, no.
I don't know why I put so many Trap Jaws on this list.
Yeah, something he can literally just walk. There's nothing there that makes me like, let me put it in there.
I don't know why. When I Googled Trap Jaw, I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick 3 of these figures and put it on this list.
And really, none of them are that different. Like,
no, like realistically, it's just like, oh, he gets slightly more detailed the further you go down the line.
Yep.
All right, this one I'm curious about, just because I know you have a thing for flocked. Vintage Mossman.
Oh, yeah. So definitely smash. He's got that Beastman look. That's another one. Same head. And he's flocked. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. And he kind of reminds me of Swamp Thing, but without the dead vegetation smell. Because he's just Moss Man. Like, it's probably, hopefully, still growing. So yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I assume that his moss just grows like hair. Like, it's like if he wanted to, can manscape a little bit and it would just grow back over time, kind of thing.
How funny would that be if he gets like one of those Manscaped 4.0 lawnmowers, and so he's like mossy everywhere except for like one section where his balls are. I don't know what kind of balls he's got or what color his skin actually is, but they would just be like hanging there, it's just his natural skin color.
Smooth as silk. I just assume his skin's green because the face, like, he has almost kind of like how monkeys like faces aren't like hairy.
Yeah,
like he's got that kind of face. I'm a little shocked. Like, I assumed you were gonna smash just because I know you love your flocked goodness. But he's an ugly motherfucker, so I'm genuinely still a little shocked.
Again, they always use the same. They use the same face or head as Beastman, so I was okay with that. And
Beastman wasn't vintage.
But that's true. Mm-hmm. That's true. But yeah, I'm still in.
All right. Number 22. And this is a character I'd never heard of. I'm not gonna lie. I may have decided when I wanted to get a little more creative, looked up a top 15 worst He-Man characters for this one. And this one I'm probably gonna mispronounce. Gwildor from the vintage.
Gwildor.
Yeah.
Gwildor. Yeah. I'm gonna pass. Like, he's little and he's weird looking. I'm just not. Yeah, no. I don't want to get myself in too much trouble. Just a no.
That's completely
just a no.
Yeah, I saw him like, wow, this is a weird looking motherfucker because he's got like these pointy ears, but his hair is also growing in the same direction as his ears.
Yeah.
So it's like, is his head like that, or is it just like, unfortunate how his hairline is? And he's definitely like he's like a chubby little like gnome.
Yeah, those got made from the movie, the Dolph Lundgren movie.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So he was
like he didn't look very cartoony, so I was also confused by that.
Yeah.
Oh god. All right. Next up, we've got Masterverse Mossman.
Yeah, because he's got that cool hand thing.
Oh, the extendo hands.
Yep. So the benefits of Mechanic, none of the risk.
Touche. I mean, I don't know. He could strangle you with those vines.
Sure, I'm into it.
All right, fair.
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah, choke me for us, Daddy.
All right, we're getting to the last two. So number 24, Vintage Leech.
Smash, and the less said about it, the better. Let's just move on.
Oh no! All right.
Yeah, you can come to your own conclusions. What you come to those two, that's on you. I admit nothing.
All right. I don't know how. Okay. So the last one, and if you've noticed,
Now, which version was it? Which version was it?
Vintage.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Let me just make this one thing clear: the vintage Mossman has an actual suck, or I'm sorry,
Leech
has an actual suck feature. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say.
So if you've noticed in this line, there's a character who very clearly was missing from a Masters of the Universe Smash or Pass. So I saved him for last. And of course you have to go with the OG. So your final one, number 25, Vintage He-Man. Are you about to like him? Oh my.
Yeah, it's happening. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, you have to. You have to. It's He-Man. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Crush you with them thighs.
Oh. Look at him. He looks practically oiled.
He does. I will say though, and I assume it's just because of the different materials, it does look like he has a spray tan from the neck down.
Oh yes, yeah. The head is fading, but look at that windswept look. I mean, come on.
That is pretty impressive for the 80s for them to be like, yeah, we're gonna give him swoopy hair and not just like a
yeah. Listen, we're both now 40-ish here. Which one looks better? Let's be honest. Like, I got 3 years on him, but still, he's doing a lot better. Yeah, 100%.
Oh man! All right, well, that's it. That's the last one on your list for Smash or Pass. I hope that everyone enjoyed this as much as I did.
What was your most surprise? What was your biggest surprise?
Oh man, I think my biggest surprise is Leech. Yeah. Because that nothing but like suction and teeth, and I'm just like, that sounds like a bad time.
Listen, I get it. You got to take that risk there when it's not made of metal, and so.
I mean, more power to you. Don't yuck someone's yum.
Yeah. Listen, hey, this is all in good fun. I had a blast. This is fun.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed this.
I did too. I'm glad it went as well as it did, because I was terrified that it was going to be a real stinkor. To be honest, like I was doing the graphics today, and I'm just like, oh man, I hope this goes over well, because if not, it's just gonna fucking shit the bed. And I could
just sit there and be like, that's gross, dude.
Yeah, because I'm just glad it went over well. Hopefully, all of you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you didn't, unfortunately, you're probably going to get at least one more episode of it, because we have to have one with Jarmar here.
And also, like, we could definitely do more Masters. We could do a couple other ones.
I figure we eventually could revisit it.
Yeah.
Especially since I did across all of them.
Yeah, you only had one lady on the list.
Again, I didn't want to get called sexist. Like, oh, why are you sexualizing the girl toys? So I was like, I wanted to do just enough to where, like, okay, we're not sexist, so we're going to exclude them, but we're also not going to be like, oh, half the list is girls, because I mean, realistically, there's not that many girls in the Masters Universe to begin with.
There's quite a few more in classics, and I'll tell you, there's a couple of them that, nope, no, thank you.
But when we revisit it, because eventually, assuming that people enjoyed this and take it for what it is and have a good laugh like we did.
Yes, please don't get weird about it. Like we got weird about it for your enjoyment.
Yeah, like that's how this whole internet shtick works. We make fucking fools of ourselves for your entertainment. Don't think that he's actually gonna go and like rub. I mean, he might rub up against He-Man tonight, but that's what he does in his personal time. Is his own business. You're right. It's probably gonna be the flocked Moss Man because a little scruffier.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, though, let us know in the comments below what vintage toy line you want Nate to smash or pass next. And as always, make sure.
And also, which He-Man character would you?
Yeah.
That we mentioned that would you be into either one?
You know
or not
what?
Into?
At this point, it's a little late for me to throw this out there, but go back and rewatch the video and write down in the comments what your smasher pass is for all 25 as well. Yeah, so go for it. Have as much fun as we did. I dare you. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps us out here on the channel. Plus, it gets you, your algorithm will then have more of these ridiculous videos that you can laugh at and hopefully enjoy. And then go follow us on twitch.tv/Modern Toy Fair for Wednesday OnlyFigs. You can also catch the replay of it on Wednesdays here on the channel. But if you want to be there live, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and actually like chat with us, definitely go follow us on there. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. Despite the fact that he's not here, go follow Jarmar at Jarmar_games. Also check out his Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Jarmar_games. Also check out his podcast, Why You're a Gamer, on all major podcast platforms. Nate, what you got for us?
Got a new podcast for you, for everybody to check out. It's coming out this week. It is called Dungeon Daddy. And if you want to know all the details about this podcast, you're going to have to wait until next Wednesday to see the replay of this past week's OnlyFigs. So, little homework for you if you want to get that joke.
Yes, so make sure to hit the bell so you get notifications when all of our videos go up. But that's going to be it for this week, so hopefully we will see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.